Back in 2023, hyperchromes were the hottest thing that you can get, and were at its highest demand. But now you rarely see anyone trading them, and are now one of the lowest demand items right now. So this is the slow decline of hyperchromes. But before I get into the video, I just wanted to shout out the winners of my most recent giveaway. The two people that will be receiving all of these cards on screen are Silent D and Mr. Cool. I will be adding you guys on Roblox, and over the next couple days, you guys will be receiving the prizes. I also want to shout out some positive comments from fans that I greatly appreciate. Again, thank you to every person that's on screen now, and even you the viewer. And without further ado, let's get back to the video. Number 1. Dupes. I know that this is pretty obvious, but duping has become a huge problem in the Roblox trading. Every day more hyperchromes are being duped by the second, which in turn makes the value decline. Now I know that there are dupe checkers and verifiers, but those only work to an extent, and I could imagine the list of duped items on different sources like JB Values or jbtrading.net are only a quarter of the actual amount of duped items out there. Unlike seasonal and limited cards, the value of hyperchromes are just going to be constantly declining because every day more and more are being made. I could definitely see OG hyperchromes being worth a fortune compared to non-OG hyperchromes sometime in the future. Number 2. The recent announcement. Recently, Asimo announced something that would for sure shake the trading community. Asimo claimed that he wanted to remove trading hyperchromes completely. If he added that barrier, it would for sure feel more special, but trading for stuff like torpedoes or javelins would be terrible since you cannot trade it and easily get it. If he prevents hyperchromes from being tradable, he will kill the game. Hyperchromes are the only source for new and returning players to get limited vehicles they want. He definitely knows that nobody trades obtainables for limiteds, so removing the only valuable obtainable would definitely ruin jailbreak trading altogether. If you wanted hyperchromes to actually represent of one's dedication to the game, just make it so that way anyone that fully grinds from 1 to 5 without trades gets a special effect on their hyperchrome, which obviously will apply to hypershift as well. Number 3. Hackers. Almost every low player server that you load into usually has a hacker on either the police team auto-arresting people and just ruining their game, or you will run into someone flying around the map grinding. This is a massive problem as it makes getting a hypers about 10 times easier, leading to even more copies being produced. I honestly think that in general, hackers ruin everyone's experience of the game, as one second you're about to rob JSTOR and the next second you have a hacker spawning on your head and arresting you and then flying away. I think that Asimo and Bad CC needs to fix their hacker detection software, as I'm seeing them everywhere ruining people's games. Number 4. Oversaturation. Another big reason hyperchromes are failing is because there are just too many different hypers now. When they first came out, getting any hyper felt insane, which is why they were listed at such a high value. Now there are reds, blues, yellows, purples, hypershift, and all of them have 5 levels each. That means instead of one super rare thing, the game has tons of similar looking hyperchromes flooding the market. So when someone gets a hyper blue or hyper green, it doesn't feel special anymore because everyone else has a different version of that same thing. The more variants you add, the less valuable each one becomes. Even if it's technically rare, it's basic supply and demand. Too many options, not enough buyers, and today the only hyper that has an insane value is hypershift. And even then, I'm still seeing hypershift about once or twice in the same server. Number 5. Too common. Back when hyperchromes first released, seeing someone with one felt crazy. It meant they grinded for weeks, maybe months. Now, you almost join any public server and you'll see multiple people with hypers. When something that was supposed to be an ultra rare becomes common, people stop caring. Rarity is what gives items value in jailbreak trading, not how cool they look. And once players stop being impressed by hypers, they stop offering good trades for them. Even a level 5 doesn't hit the same when you've already seen 5 of them in one server. One thing that they can do to bring light to the hyperchromes again is if maybe they add an extra level to each hyper that you cannot trade, or can, I don't know. This is just an idea that I think that would definitely make people want to grind again. Conclusion. So when you put all of this together, dupes, hackers, low demand, the risk of hypers becoming untradeable, and now oversaturation, it's pretty clear why hyperchromes are slowly losing their value. They went from being the most hyped grind item in the game to something that most traders don't even want to touch anymore. If Asimo really wants hypers to be about dedication, they need to reward legit grinders and stop the market from being flooded, because if nothing changes, hyperchromes aren't going to just drop in value. They're going to become just another forgotten cosmetic that nobody cares about.